And here we are back looking at Tezos. We're all Tezosians. Are we from the Tezos empire? We love the Tezos hot sauce, the Tezos vanilla sauce. So here we are back looking at this. And look, right, okay, so where are we right now? This is the Bitcoin pairing. And unlike on the Chainlink video, that we can still see we're more or less where we were yesterday, right at the very extreme edge here of this descending triangle we drew in yesterday's video. I highly recommend you check out yesterday's video because it does tell you all the information that you need to know, la-di-da-di-da. But let's take a wee quick comparison here just between Chainlink and that. The same thing on the go with less ugly lines. The same concept here in the Bitcoin pairing, having come along here and just smeared itself along our line of support, has actually managed to have a bit of an uptake there since then. So that offered up, that was decent for people long in it and around that area. And that's been nice. Could we see something similar happen in Tezos? Well, we could. But in terms of the dynamics between things, what happened in here on this triangle is, over the last day or two, we went up to the top side. So on Chainlink, let's take a look over here. Well, on Tezos, it's not the same story. So, hey, are we maybe a wee bit delayed here? We're going to see a little bit of an uptake here. I think we could. That's all the chat I really have. Where would be the first rocket taking line? That's like we've spoken about so many billions of times. 170. The next one, 182. Of course, points of failure. You're looking at 149, 145. Yeah, and then of course if it was to put it down past there, you're looking down to 120, and that's really what we're looking at in terms of Tezos. And over here on the Bitcoin pairing, well, let's just imagine that we came up here. Your first sort of easy enough port of call would be 2,600, 2,500 at the minute. I know I'm not talking about blowing your socks off over here, but that would be your previous high, and that would be an easy enough area to say, look, let's, we can just take this. It's no big deal. You could also have, you could also use this sort of measured move gizmo here and look up towards the top line here, but that brings us coming through a couple of areas first. So the next area would be in amongst where all this confluence is here, again 2,600, but we can just call it 2,700 because that's where the channel top is. And then what have you got up here? Well, lo and behold, 2,800, 2,800 and something. The numbers are not that particularly wild. So that kind of sums us up for Tezos. We like to look at the differential in the exchanges. HitBTC is 2 cents below one exchange, 1 cent below another exchange. Over here we're in the middle of this channel. We've not managed to, we came up above the 236, yay! We failed, it went down below the 236, whoo! And we have the same sort of feeling overall in all of the different charts in the world where you can have this potential head and shoulders on the go like that. You can see on the RSI displayed quite clearly that there's this idea, you're going to have people in the world talking about how you've got an upward sloping trend line, and we're coming up toward the top of the bearish control zone. All true. All very true. All very true, because if they go above this sort of line here, actually that's unfair. If it goes above here, then you'd be breaking out of this overall triangle-y type area. That's not a surprise when you look at the charts and see, well, maybe not that particular one. When you look at the charts and you see that we've got triangles drawn on there and that anyway, it's not that much of a surprise. But what have we got here is this potential thing here. Should this not break, should this not go up, and that people are like, oh my god, but we had a trending up towards the trend line and we're going up towards the middle zone and we thought we were above the moving average and blah blah blah. What's the reason for it? Well, you've got that there on the go, and we can look over at the Bitcoin prices, like I pointed out in all the videos. Again, head and shoulders potential there for reals on the charts as well as on the oscillators below. Have I said everything I wanted to say in this episode? I think I have. I think I really have. Yeah, it's going to have to do. Thanks so much for tuning in. Like video, please. I much appreciate people who hit like. By the way, I would love to see a video like, for instance, this Tezos video today getting above 25 likes. Imagine that, right? And if that happened, then how many more people might see the video? I don't know. Just trying to grow the channel. I've still no idea how all this stuff works on YouTube in terms of like if likes and comments and whatnot actually get like more views and whatever else. And I don't want more views for my sense of vanity. I think if you're getting to know me now, you probably know that I'm not vain, but I want to see where this channel can go and if we can help people and if it's valuable information or not. And I think that the feedback I'm getting so far is that the people who watch it like it and think it's valuable information and everything. So maybe we should give it to more people. I don't know. Let's just see. There's plenty of other people out there in the world who are getting lots and lots of people spending their time, their valuable time watching videos which aren't really necessarily going to help them much. And I really value your time, so thank you so much for spending it with me today, watching this video. Really appreciate it, absolutely massively appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks so much for tuning in today.